I naturally knew you'd look stunning today, but what I got was beyond my expectations. I, like some of you, sit at weddings, huffing, rolling my eyes and sniggering when a groom talks about their new wife being their best friend. But I need to stop that, as I guess I've just proven the point. Emma and I were great friends for many years before being a couple. We saw the good and bad of each other, the joy and pain of the past for each other, and it's those types of experiences that have helped us have such a strong basis of a relationship and now a marriage. I thank her for her patience, her understanding, her perseverance, her Yorkshire puddings. And I'll repeat to everyone here what I actually whispered in her ear when we tied the knot. We did it. A lot of you know that Emma and I have always searched for home, in that we've lived in many different places, and certainly from my perspective, never settled as such for one reason or another. But what I can say is we've truly found our home here in Harrogate. There are many thank yous for me to get through, as is tradition, but I'd firstly like to thank both MasterCard and Visa, without whom none of this would ever have been possible. And my wife and I will be forever in their debt. Literally. A lot of you will know that the relationship I have with now mother and father-in-law is quite unique, in that we socialise, party, travel and holiday together a lot. And it's also reached a point where they're recognised locally here in Harrogate, such as their popularity.
For those that don't know me, my name is Bryn, and I'm Dean's longest serving friend. But when Dean asked me to be his best man, I said yes without hesitation. But then I thought, shit, I'm gonna have to write a speech and say some nice things. Neither of which come naturally. So where to begin? I met Dean many years ago now, back in the Isle of Man. He was employed as a manager at Barclays, and I'll always remember his first day, because this little fella came walking in, looking like a 10-year-old that nicked one of his dad's suits. It was all hanging down and baggy. He sat down at his desk opposite me, adjusted the height on his seat, obviously. And I just thought, what the hell's going on here? But once we got over the first impressions, we soon hit it off when we found that we had a mutual love of the greatest of all football clubs. Just to be clear, that is Liverpool. And there are no other options, Tony. And more importantly, a shared deep affection for alcohol. A solid foundation for any relationship, I'm sure you'll agree. At that time in our lives, I was still 6'2", but I was about 18 stone, muscle, obviously. And Dean was his usual 5'3", and weighed about 8 stone if he had something in his pockets. So we used to walk around like I was a child star security guard. Think like Danny and Arnie and twins.
A Lovely Love Story by Edward Monckton. The fierce dinosaur was trapped inside his cage of ice. Although it was cold, he was happy there. It was, after all, his cage. Then along came the lovely other dinosaur. The lovely other dinosaur melted the dinosaur's cage with kind words and loving thoughts. I like this dinosaur, thought the lovely other dinosaur. Although he is fierce, he is also kind and funny. He is quite clever, though I won't tell him this for now. I like this lovely other dinosaur, thought the dinosaur. She is beautiful, and she's different, and she smells so nice. She is also a free spirit, which is a quality I much admire in a dinosaur. But he can be so distant and so peculiar at times, thought the lovely other dinosaur. He is also overly fond of things, and supports Liverpool. Are all dinosaurs so overly fond of things in Liverpool? I will forgive his peculiarity and his concern for things and supporting Liverpool, thought the lovely other dinosaur, for they are part of what makes him a well-rounded individual. I will forgive her skipping mind and her fondness for shopping, travel, and karaoke, thought the dinosaur, for she fills our life with beautiful thoughts and wonderful surprises. Besides, I'm not unkeen on shopping and travel either. Now the dinosaur and the lovely other dinosaur have found each other. Look at them. Together they live in Harrogate, telling each other stories and feeling the warmth of the sun on their backs.
Oh, I do.
And that, my friends, is how it is with love.
Can hold hands if you like. You are getting married, yeah, that's allowed. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. And you are all gathered here to witness the joining in matrimony of Dean Owen Manning and Emma Jane. If there is any person here today who knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they should declare it now. Now everybody silent, we can move on. Dean and Emma. For in each other's company, they have found happiness and love. As a consequence of this love, they have drawn closer to each other and now wish to affirm publicly their relationship and to offer each other the security that comes from vows sincerely made and faithfully kept. Do you, Dean, take Emma here present to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Emma, take Dean here present to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
We now come to the giving of the wedding rings. This is a traditional and ancient way of sealing the contract you have made and is the outward sign of the lifelong promises you have made. Thank you. Just take a step back, lovely. If you could hold that on the third finger of Emma's left hand and repeat these words after me.
Wait.
Emma, I give you this ring
Emma, I give you this ring
as a token of our marriage
as a token of our marriage
and as a symbol
and as a symbol of all that we share. Which box?
This one.
Place on the third finger of the left hand and repeat these words. Dean, I give you this ring
Dean, I give you this ring
as a token of our marriage
as a token of our marriage
and as a symbol
and as a symbol of all that we share.
The purpose of marriage is that you may always love, care for and support each other through all the joys and sorrows of life. Dean and Emma. You have both made the declarations prescribed by law and you have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses, your family and your friends gathered here in your honour this afternoon. It is my privilege and very, very great pleasure to tell you that you are now lawfully married. Dean, you may now kiss your wife.
I actually wrote this speech a while ago, and last night Teresa, my good lady wife, got hold of it, which meant that she informs me she's had to make some redactions and some slight changes, because my initial plan was, you see, that I used to be a guide at a Scottish castle and I've got a really good 20 to 25 minutes on medieval history. So here goes. Like I said, firstly, welcome everybody. Frankly, I've got to say that some of you look like YouTubers and TikTokers that have blagged their way in, because you are an exceptionally good-looking crowd. Having said that, I don't think any of us can compare to the stunning couple that we've got there. They are probably one of the best-looking couples that most of us know or have seen, and Teresa and I are proud that we're actually responsible for half of that. And the Mannings didn't do a bad job either. Now, I recently had a minor heart operation, and I'm pleased to say I feel quite a lot better. And over the years, our kids have made us so proud and happy on countless occasions, again and again. I read somewhere that the definition of success is your children turn out to be decent human beings, and that they seem to like spending time with you. And I've got to say, tick, tick. So, and seeing our children and seeing our grandchildren is what makes my heart feel better. And it gets like that big. It gets that big. Now, seeing Emma and Dean achieve what they do and who they are and the people they attract around them, all of you, it makes us very, very proud and happy. So being here today to witness the occasion makes my heart feel this big. It gets bigger. So right now, oh, hang on a moment, then the Teresa seems to have said something else. It says, stop going on and get to the drinking bit. No further ado, let's have a toast. And let's toast simply Emma and Dean.
Emma, you know I love you to bits. You're a lovely person down to your core. You're funny, you're full of love, and you've got some wicked dance moves. You look absolutely beautiful today, and I think we can all unanimously agree that Dean is punching. You've known Dean long enough now to know what there is to know, and I probably can't tell you anything new. If short, pale and handsome is your thing, then you've hit the jackpot. There might not be much of him, but I know you'll agree that what there is good. He's kind, he's generous, he's caring, and he's fiercely loyal. He's one of my best and oldest mates, literally. I'm passing on my legal responsibilities of him to you now, so take care of him, please. I'm honoured to have this duty on your special day together. I really mean it when I say this is the best wedding I've been to this weekend. I, along with everyone in this room, wish you both a lifetime of happiness.